Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time reviewing on The Flash, Annual 1. Now, as you know, during the New 52 run, rogues like Captain Cold, Weather Wizard, Golden Glider, Mirror Master, and Heatwave had given themselves metahuman powers. Now, this story tells basically the origin of how they got them. And it starts off how mainly Barry Allen is thinking to himself about how, as a kid, him and his dad used to remember the whole race events they used to go to. And at the same time, remembers them wanting to see their world record, but due to that, it never happened. So Barry keeps running and head on, and eventually looks on. So, in a flashback, we're introduced to what the rogues used to look like before getting their superpowers. And it's like a year and a half ago. And they're like, all of you freeze! Now, when you think about it, they have guns, so technically they can get a clear headshot. It wouldn't be hard. And Captain Cold's like, it's easy to look at the picture and say the rogues are a bunch of bad guys. Let's be honest. What we're doing is technically illegal. And of course, due to so many failures, they mainly get beaten by the Flash. And the Flash is like, and you still haven't learned your lesson. No matter how high-tech your weaponry is, they're all just toys to me. Officers, would you kindly arrest these men? I'll make sure everyone is in the bank okay. Flash, they're getting away. And Barry says it's okay, and says, okay, note to self. Tie them before you secure the money. It's okay. Yeah, you think about it, they got a perfect chance to have shot them and missed the opportunity. So, of course, Captain Cold throws a fit against Trickster, who was supposed to stand and watch. Now, of course, in the New 52, Sam Scudder is now still Mirror Master, yet it's unknown if Ian McCulloch will appear in DC Rebirth or another Flash title. And Scudder's like, shut up, Alex. This is your damn fault. You were supposed to stay in the truck and be lookout. I got bored. I wanted to be part of the action. Enough. Sam is right. If you can't do your job, you're not one of us. Are you serious? At least I'm a Logue. What's Risa besides your sister and Sam's go? And of course he gets angry about it, saying that she's family, and he wants Alex out, and so do the other rogues. I like how Sam Scudder's face is like, dude, are you serious? So of course, due to the failure, Captain Cold goes on a drinking binge and breaks into pawn shops and that. So of course Dr. Elias offers the rogues a chance to become superhumans, while Golden Glider remembers how it all happened. And they're like, I've made a decision, rogues. We're gonna do this. We don't even know what this is. It's called a genome recorder. It's gonna rewrite our DNA to incorporate our powers into our weapons. It's gonna make us superhumans, like the Flash. When you think about it, this is the dumbest plan. You're just trusting a guy who has a device and you don't know the consequences of it. So Lisa says that it sounds stupid, and Sam's like, I don't know about this. How do you know it's gonna work? So they mainly place their weapons, something like from Power Rangers. Meanwhile, Golden Glider, or Lisa, looks at all the rogues' destroyed weaponry and remembers everything that happens. So of course, it's working, but they can feel their powers, and yet something happens. And Sam's like, something's wrong! Lisa! Run! Get out of here! And so a big explosion happens. And of course the rogues have been affected. Heatwave, Weather Wizard, and even Captain Cold. And Lisa also was affected as well, due to the fact she had a mirror. And Captain Cold mows a major fit, which mainly freezes someone, which I'm guessing is Heatwave. So, Golden Glider points out is that due to the genome recorder, so many of the rogues had either been affected or hurt. So, of course, due to it, Sam Scudder is now trapped in the mirror world forever. And he's like, I'm here, Sam, I'm here. So meanwhile, Patty is going to see the Turbine, who was a speedster who was trapped in the Speed Force. So she takes the DNA to that, but something happens. And of course, during the whole guerrilla warfare, David shows up to help Pied Piper out. Now, in the New 52 continuity, he's gay and also in a relationship with Pied Piper. But of course, he doesn't want to be anywhere near him because, obviously, if you're dating someone who's been a criminal, people are going to point at you and say, why are you with this person? So Sam makes a mirror wall and even saves the guy. So, of course, Lisa is now lead of the Rogues and has caused a plan to get back at Flash and Captain Cold. Captain Cold for giving them their powers, and the Flash mainly for stopping them constantly. So, of course, mainly Flash ends up in the mirror world, and Sam Scudder and all the other Rogues get together to beat him up. So, of course, Sam uses his ability. So, of course, Golden Glider and Captain Cold get into a fight, and Flash mainly has to deal with the villains. And, of course, Flash uses his speed in saying, "Who can evolve?" And he mainly says, I like that you kept your gun. I'm not nostalgic like you, but I get it. It also gives me something to grab. Something useful. So he drags the two Rogues out. And of course, afterwards, pods end up everywhere. And Gorilla God shows up saying, Flash, Central City, for crimes against my people. Prepare to be crushed under the kneel of King Grodd. So, yeah, that's the story. And it's actually pretty good. It's nice to see a little change of the Rogues having abilities, which is something that is borrowed on from the Flash TV series. That was used, the concept was used a year later. I give it a good thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.